Okay, MDS is what I'm looking for, multiple displacement system. And they have a special exhaust system just for the MDS. And basically what that means is that on those 4 cylinders, they have 2 separate exhaust systems. They got 2 pipes for 2 cylinders, 2 pipes for 4 cylinders, and 2 pipes for the other 4. Now the other 4 are not meant to rotate with basically a misfire. But those 4 are designed to rotate with a misfire. That's why when you pull the heads off and you look at the cam, only 1 or 2 of those is destroyed. And it's because it's those 2 that are out in the center or out towards the edges of the head that are lifting the spark plug boot off the spark plug, because they have that design to where the coil bolts to the valve cover, and when the head expands, the only way for it to go is up, so it pulls it up off the spark plug. So it's only on those 4 cylinders that you're having the problem with the cam. In fact, if they would have put that displacement system on every single one of those, you would never have troubles with the cam, to where they could do 4 cylinders or the other 4. But they did it to where 4 cylinders were designed to run with no fire, and 4 cylinders were designed to run with fire only. So when that spark plug boot gets lifted up off that spark plug, it destroys it. I did it with a 4.6 Ford that did not have a multi-displacement system on it, and I destroyed the motherfucker. That's how I know, because I took the spark plug completely off, or the spark plug wire completely off, and I should have took the spark plug out of the socket altogether. But that's a story for another time. I actually got rid of that Ford. And it was still running, and it still ran fine. It hadn't worn it down that much. I only drove it around like that for about a week. But it will destroy that cam, and it will destroy that lifter, especially if it's done over a long period of time, like 100,000 miles. Destroyed. So yes, 4 of those cylinders are designed to run without spark. That's why those 4 never wear, and then the other 4 do, or you'll have 2 that wear, or you'll have 3 or 1 that wears, and the other 3 or 4 are fine on that particular displacement. It's not the displacement system that's causing the problems, because they designed it to run that way. It's the ones that they didn't design to run that way is giving you the issues, because the spark plug boot is lifting off the spark plug and you're not getting fire, and you're not feeling it because it's only happening in the higher RPM range when the heads expand, and you're not feeling it as much, and your computer's trying to tell you what's going on, but you're not listening, because you're going, oh well, it's a Dodge, it's got the classic computer issues, in which most of them do. But your computer is sitting there screaming at you the whole time that you got a misfire where there's not supposed to be a misfire, and you're not listening to it. And that's what the problem is with grinding down those cams. And that's why you only see it in 1 or 2 spots. You don't see it on all 8 cylinders. If it was a materials problem or a design flaw problem, I agree it's a design flaw problem, but it's with the aftermarket coil designs. It's not with the factory coil designs. You can probably get those coils from Mopar, and they're probably just a little bit longer than the ones you get that are aftermarket. So probably about that much longer, I guarantee you. I designed a few for aftermarket that would have a spring that would hold the boot down on the spark plug, but it's not your displacement system, because those 4 cylinders are specifically designed to not run. They cut the fuel, they cut the spark, and those 4 cylinders are designed to run that way. The 4 cylinders that are doing it are the ones that aren't designed to run that way, and the plug wire is lifting up off the plug.